Hello, good evening, children. Today we are going to start the remaining questions. Question number one: explain the shapes of BCl3 and CH4. Question is explain the shape of BCl3 and CH4. BCl3 boron atomic number 5. Electronic configuration is equal to 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. So valence electron equal to 3 because this is inner circulation. Okay, so this is the valence electron. Now the structure of boron trichloride is like this. Why like this I will explain. Bond angle is 120 degree. Shape will be trigonal planar shape. Okay. Boron atomic number 5. It has 3 valence electrons. These 3 valence electron was utilized by chlorine for the bond formation. To minimize the repulsion between the bond pair of electrons, the 3 valence electrons are arranged them in the corners of the equilateral triangle. Therefore, the distance between them will increase. More distance. So the more distance between bond pairs is equal to minimum repulsion, right? So we can increase the distance by arranging them in the corners of the equilateral triangle, so that it will be like that. Okay, next I am going to draw the number of bond pairs in PCl3. So valence electron, how many valence electron equal to 3? Valence electron equal to 3, right? Now surrounding atom equal to, that also equal to 3. Surrounding atom also equals to 3. Okay, right. Now total number of electrons, total number of bond pairs equals to 3 plus 3 by 2, 6 by 2 equal to 3 bond pairs. So this is the shape of boron trifluoride. This is the name, and this is bond angle 120 degree. Why the shape is like this? Because to minimize the repulsion between the neighboring bond pair atoms, we can arrange them in the corners of the equilateral triangle. Therefore the repulsion should be minimum, and hence the structure will be stable. If the repulsion is maximum, means the structure will not be stable. So that is the condition in the PCl3. Number of bond pairs is 3. 1, 2, 3, bond pair 3. That was derived by simple method. Valence electron, number of valence electron, number of surrounding atom divided by 2, you get the number of bond pairs. Next we go to discuss about the shape of methane. Next question is methane. CH4 methane. One carbon is surrounded by 4 hydrogen atom. Carbon atomic number 6. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Valence electron equal to 4. Number of valence electron equal to 4, right? Next, shape. Hydrogen. The shape is tetrahedral shape. You have to draw the diagram, shape, bond angle. These are all important. Bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay. Then we have to find the number of bond pairs. How can we find the number of bond pairs? Same method. Number of valence electron of carbon equals to 4. Number of valence electron of carbon equal to 4. Next, number of surrounding atom. Number of surrounding atom. Number of surrounding atom is equal to 4. Therefore, total number of bonds, total number of bond pairs equals to 4 plus 4 by 2 equals to 4. So, how many bond pairs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, in this way we can find the bond pair, shape, bond angle, structure, atomic number, electronic configuration. Everything is important. This is the thing given for a methane molecule. Question: apart from the tetrahedral geometry, another possible geometry for methane is square planar. Okay. With 4 hydrogen atom at the corners of the square and the carbon atom at its center. Explain why methane is not square planar. So, molecule CH4. Possible geometry. There are 2 possible geometries. One is tetrahedral. Other one is square planar. Bond angle. Not 9 degree 28 minutes 90 degree. So this is the arrangement given. There are 2 possible of methane molecule geometry for methane molecule. One is tetrahedral, other one is square planar. But they are asking why methane is not square planar. This is the question. The reason is the bond angle between the each carbon and hydrogen in the square planar is 90 degree. Bond angle is minimum means the distance between the one bond pair and other bond pair is minimum. So therefore the maximum repulsion, minimum distance between bond pair equal to maximum repulsion taking place. To avoid this maximum repulsion, the bond angle will be changed as tetrahedral, and bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes in the tetrahedral. The distance between each bond pair increases, therefore the repulsion between them are decreased. This is comparatively stable molecule than this. That is why we are using tetrahedral is the permanent geometry for methane, and square planar is not. In square planar molecule, the repulsion between each molecule is maximum and the stability of the molecule is minimum. That is why we have to change tetrahedral molecule. Bond angle is more, distance between each bond pair is more, repulsion is minimum, stability maximum. That's why this structure is acceptable. Okay. Although the geometry of ammonia and water molecule are distorted tetrahedral, but the bond angle of water is less than ammonia. Discuss. This is a question. Okay, dear children, now we are going to use the valence electron pair repulsion theory to explain this concept of a question. Now the number of bond pair, number of lone pair, shape, geometry, bond angle, example. So this table is given in your textbook, very important table. Now I am going to use this table for our convenient. So first I am going to take three examples for my convenient: water, ammonia, and methane. Number of lone pair 0, bond pair 4, shape tetrahedral. Example geometry is methane. And bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. Example methane. Say SiCl4, silicon tetrachloride. 1, 2, 3 lone pair. This is trigonal planar shape. Or distorted tetrahedral, both are same. So in this case I am using ammonia, 1 lone pair, 3 bond pair, lone pair, a bond pair, repulsion greater than bond pair, repulsion. Lone pair, bond pair, repulsion is greater than bond pair, repulsion. So bond angle is 107. Example ammonia. Next, 2 lone pair, 2 bond pair. V shaped or inverted V shape. Example inverted V shape. Example of water molecule. Sulfur dioxide also example comes. This category bend shape 104 degree 5 minutes H2O SO2 example. So here lone pair interaction greater than bond pair, lone pair interaction. So this also repulsion, lone pair repulsion greater than bond pair repulsion, right? This diagram is the explanation for this question. Whenever a lone pair of electron is present in the central atom along with the bond pair, there is a regular change in the geometry of the particular atom. This is due to the fact that the ammonia, this is due to the fact that lone pair, bond pair repulsion is stronger when compared to the bond pair repulsion. The lone pair repulsion, so lone pair will repel the bond pair strongly and hence the bond angle decreases. The number of lone pair of electron present around the central atom increases the number of repulsions and decreases the geometry, bond angle. So this is very important. Example ammonia bond angle. Let us see the bond angle. Bond angle of methane is greater than ammonia, greater than water molecule H2O. So this is a evidence that if number of bond angles, number of lone pair increases, the bond angle decreases. Lone pair have the thing will be given in the textbook. Lone pair repulsion greater than lone pair bond pair repulsion greater than bond pair repulsion. So this is the answer. So this is the technical important term given in your textbook. Lone pair repulsion. With the help of this idea, lone pair bond pair repulsion is maximum. So actually the bond angle of ammonia is 109 degree. But due to the lone pair bond pair repulsion, bond will be further contracted and you get the value of 107 degree. So that is why the lone pair further decreases this bond angle. Here actually the bond angle of water is 107 degree water, Due to lone pair effect, it decreases to 104 degree, 104 degree 5 minutes. That is the thing I am going to explain here. So this is the reason, due to the presence of lone pair electron, the bond angle decreases. That is why the shape of the molecule also changed. If the lone number of lone pair electron present, now the repulsion also maximum. And if there is less number of lone pair of electron, the repulsion is minimum, therefore bond angle is there. So lone pair of electron is inversely proportional to the increase in bond angle. Lone pair of electron decreases the bond angle. Children, the next question is explain valence bond theory. Explain valence bond theory. Very important theory. Already we discussed in the class hours. I am going to recollect all those things. Suppose A and B are two hydrogen atoms and having their electrons EA and EB. Their nucleus HA and HB. They are fair distance from each other. There is no attractive and repulsive force between them. Suppose they come close to each other, they have to start with attractive and repulsive force. What do you mean by attractive force and repulsive force? I am going to draw the diagram now. Attractive force, repulsive force. Okay. So this is attractive interaction. The attraction between the nucleus of one atom and the electron of other atom. EA attracts HA. Attraction between HA. This is the one type of attraction. The attraction between the nucleus of its own atom. EA and HB. The attraction between the nucleus of other atom. EB and HA. Attraction between, then attractions, EA, HB, HA, EB and HB, EA and HA, okay, then EB and HB. So these type of attractive interaction, these are the attractive forces. So the attractive forces increases means the atoms will combine each other to form molecule. Now the repulsive force, EA minus HA minus plus HB plus EB minus. Okay. Suppose they cross each other, the electron and the electron will repel each other. Electron of one atom and electron of other atom. This is called HA plus, this is called HB. This one electron, here this one electron. Suppose they will interact each other. Nucleus, they will interact each other. This is the condition here. In this case, the repulsion takes place between EA and EB. HA and HB, right? This repulsive interaction leads to separation of molecule into atom. According to the experimental studies, it is proved that the magnitude of attractive force is more than the repulsive force, and hence the bond will be formed, and the potential energy in this case decreases. Now I am going to draw the potential energy curve related to the valence bond theory. This is positive, this is negative. Potential energy PV in the y-axis. Internuclear distance act as in the x-axis. I am going to draw the curve. Here the electrons are far away from each other. Second condition, the electrons potential energy decreases. Second condition, electrons come close to each other. This third condition, electrons and nucleus of other atom attract each other. Okay, this is the second one, third one, and this is fourth one. Now I am going to explain all these things. Initially, the atoms are far away from each other. The potential energy in that stage is equal to 0. There is no attraction or repulsion between them. The second condition, the atoms are come close to each other. The attractive and repulsive forces start each other. That time potential energy decreases. Third condition, the molecules are highly stable. Minimum energy, maximum stability. Potential energy is minimum and the stability of the molecule is maximum. The extent of overlapping between the two hydrogen atom is high. The bond is stable. That is why the third condition, minimum energy, maximum stability. Suppose the fourth condition, the molecules separated from far distance, what happens? Repulsion will start. At the stage, again potential energy increases. Potential energy will end with positive potential energy. These are the terms related here. This is nothing but bond length. Bond length of hydrogen is equal to 74 picometer. Bond energy, what is bond energy or bond enthalpy? Here, bond energy. Bond energy of hydrogen atom is 435.8 kilojoules per mole. What is meant by bond enthalpy? Energy required to break the bond between the two atoms is called bond enthalpy. Now the bond enthalpy is used to break two hydrogen atom. Suppose I am going to add, means same amount of energy is given to the same atoms, then the bond will be formed. That is the thing. These are the terms related to the valence bond theory. Thank you students. Have a nice day. God bless you.